Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Mr. Balloon Wizard coming at you here. And today, in honor of the holiday of Purim, the Jewish holiday of Purim, we're going to make this Queen Esther's hat. Now, of course, this is I want to say, an intermediate hat. It also can be a tiara, of course. And of course, we can make it differently. There's different versions of queen hats, and I may come back and make one of those for you. But the purpose of this video is to give folks an idea as to what to do if you get hired for a temple or an event for Purim, and what the meaning of Purim is, which a lot of folks really don't know. And this is a great hat for line work, and I'm going to get into the tutorial in a minute, but I want you to understand what was happening. So the king of Persia, okay, his initial wife, disobeyed him, okay, and so he was looking for a new wife, if you will, and he put out a audition, I'm going to call it, okay, to find the most prettiest wife around, and that was available. So when he finished the auditions, he chose Esther, and the king of Persia had a right-hand man named Haman. I'm going to call him a right-hand man, okay, and Haman ordered him, or was encouraging him rather, to kill all the Jews around the 13th of the month, okay? And Esther said, well, I'm Jewish, and she said, don't kill the Jews. What happened was Haman got hung, they killed him, and they didn't kill the Jews. So that's the short end of the story, okay? Now, of course, when we talk about the dates, every time Purim is at a different time of year, meaning it could be February, March-ish, somewhere around there, because it goes on the Jewish calendar, which is always different each year. So keep that in mind, just so you understand how that all works. The celebration, though, is truly that. They have Purim carnivals at a lot of temples. Of course, during COVID, I know there's still some going on. I don't know how many, but, after COVID, I'm sure there'll be more, okay? And I remember as a kid, getting my face painted, always as a clown. And it definitely is a celebration where they want everybody to have fun, and people do dress up because none of the Jews were killed. So that's what the story is, so you understand if you ever get hired for this wonderful, fun event. So let me get started. And with the balloons, we're going to need, I'm going to use two 160 golds and one red 5-inch round, and of course some bling to go in the jewel. I'm doing gold and red for like the, I guess the ruby, if you want to call it that, and we're going to bling it out. So I'm going to start with this and inflate it, I think leaving about 5 fingers. I'm just trying to get my filbert pump here all settled as I'm inflating this sitting down, so it's always a little bit of a maneuver. Okay, inflate the balloon, tie it, let a little air out. Again, I want to say about a hand's length, 4 fingers I left. I want you to do a 1-inch bubble, okay, twist around and around, and again, take the nozzle and bend down nice and firmly and create an ear twist around and around and around, okay, so that you have it like this. Turn the balloon this way, go up about 3 fingers, 2 or 3 fingers, make another bubble. Make another 1-inch bubble and another ear twist. I call this the upside down triangle, okay? Another bubble right here, the same size as this bubble, okay? And you want to really learn to eyeball things, okay? Make sure that they're the same size or close enough, okay? Proportions are really important, okay? And make another 1-inch bubble and another ear twist, okay? So the balloon should look like this. Now we're doing the middle part, okay, where the jewel goes. So this bubble's going to be longer than this bubble, okay? So I want to go up a little bit, probably around there. Maybe that's about 4 fingers, okay? Do another 1-inch bubble, another ear twist, around and around. Now I want you to soften the balloon, which means you squeeze it like so. Make a loop, and I want to say the loop can fit in about 3 of my fingers, just so you know the size. Twist it around, okay? And then I want you to do another ear twist, because we're going to go side by side in the back and the front, same size, so that it will hold right. And when we slide in the 5-inch round, it'll hold that in place as well. So your balloon may look like this. I want you to straighten it out by facing this forward and then having this pinch twist in the front and the other pinch twist in the back. Okay? Now, what you want to do is do another bubble right here, same size as this bubble. Remember, this is the center part, okay? So about that by eyeballing it, make another 1-inch bubble and another ear twist. Okay? Now we're going to repeat the small upside down triangle right over here. So another bubble the same size as this bubble right here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay? And I hope the lighting's a little bit better in here. I'm working on that. I have another light up here, and I'm going to work on getting backdrop and all that. And here is a 1-inch bubble and an ear twist. Okay, remember, another upside down triangle. Another bubble, the same size as this one. These might be a little smaller. I'm eyeballing this now. Okay, and another 1-inch bubble and an ear twist. Cut off the excess, and I want you to wrap around and knot the excess around that ear twist nice and firm, okay, and cut the rest off with your scissors. So you want to take it and cut it off, okay? So this part should look just like this. Put this to the side, and I want you to take your second 160 gold, and again, you can use any color, but obviously I'm taking a queen, a princess. You know, you can use this for princess obviously as well. I think gold and red kind of look good. That's just me, but I've done them with different colors as well. Inflate this balloon, leaving probably a hand's five fingers as well. Do a 1-inch bubble. Do another ear twist. Nice tight ear twist. Okay, just like we started with the first balloon. I want you to take this balloon. You're going to attach these two ear twists together. Okay, that way the two balloons are together, around and around. And let me show you what this will look like this way. Okay, now what we're going to do is this balloon's going to go this way. Okay, now do you see the gap here? Okay, you're not going to go the whole length of from this ear twist to this ear twist. You want to go a little smaller so that it pushes the balloon inwards, so it gives a little more definition. So you see the bubble size I'm using, okay? And that's the eyeball amount I want you to use, and then another round 1-inch bubble ear twist. And as we connect these two ear twists gently, I say gently because these can pop really easily. The more small the balloons are, the more fragile, and the more see-through they are, the more fragile. And these gold are definitely see-through. Okay, and I don't know why that is, but it is the way it is. In terms of I don't know if it's the pigment of the color or what it might be. Okay, so it should look like this. The middle section, again, you want to go a little smaller in terms of the length between this ear twist and this ear twist. Just eyeball it. Another 1-inch bubble, around and around. And we want to connect these two ear twists right here, gently, around and around. And maneuver the rest of the balloon in between the two ear twists. So you have one ear twist in the front and another ear twist in the back. Okay? And again, we're maneuvering the top, the loop, just like that. Okay? Now, I want to make another bubble here the same size as this bubble right there. So you want to eyeball it and look at the proportions. Make another 1-inch bubble, okay, around and around, and lock it in with this other ear twist a few times. Okay? Now, I want you to see how the definition kind of curves in a little bit. Okay? It makes it more like a princess and or, you know, a queen's hat, I would say. It just works. And again, yes, there's fancier queen hats we can do, no question. But this one will work if you have line work and a lot of kids and you want to get through the line. You definitely don't want to go too more detailed. Then what you do is you want to measure the person's head. And of course, if you can't during COVID, you estimate, okay? And you want to wrap the rest around here and get rid of the excess around the two ear twists. So you have the curve. Hope you can see that. And then you cut the excess off and wrap it around the two ear twists so it's nice and snug, okay? And if for some reason, okay, hold on a second, you want these two ear twists on opposite ends here, okay? If for some reason the hat is not big enough, let me show you what you do, okay? There is a solution to that, believe it or not. So let's say this hat, you didn't measure it for some reason, okay? Or let's say you're doing a social distancing event during COVID or after COVID. What you do is you take the balloon with two hands, your palm and your fingers, and you stretch it gently, just like that. Balloons actually stretch and get bigger, just like that, and it won't pop. Be firm but gentle, okay? And that's how that works. And again, it all comes with practice. Sometimes you pop, and you learn how to maneuver with the balloons over and over again. And to be honest with you, some balloons, the quality's just not there, and or they don't last long in terms of storage, and they're just bad balloons. So you can't always help a balloon popping. I can assure you about that. So next what we're going to do is we're going to get the 5-inch round, okay? And what I first want to do is I want to inflate it to stretch the balloon, because we're going to actually put a pinch twist in this round balloon. That's right. So I inflate it like that, let the air out. This makes the balloon softer, so again, less poppage, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of my bling bling LED lights. I like the round ones, but whatever I have, I have. Okay, let's see. And this one is a white one, and that's fine. I'm going to put that inside. I always do 2 because these lights are not always good, unfortunately. That went in there. And then, let me see. I think I have another one here that might be lit. Let me see. Yeah, this one. No, that's not as good. Let me get another one. Okay. Okay. And this one's one that changes color. And sometimes they're solid color too. We have them all. So I'll put this right inside. So we have a white one that's lit, a blinky one that's full color, which was even better to have both, right? Put that inside. Now I'm going to inflate the balloon. Remember, though, when I'm inflating the balloon, right? Here's the hat. I have to make sure I get it through here with an ear twist. So this is kind of big. Let the air out. Okay, and again, it's soft. But remember, I'm putting an ear twist in this. So that's pretty good. I might put a little puff in there. That's about it. Tie the balloon. Okay. I do try to use a pump all the time, by the way. I always have. I try not to put my mouth in anything, but this is for teaching on here. I'm not giving this out to anybody, right? So you want to squeeze the balloon where the nozzle is, make a bubble, okay? And you want to make a bubble that is smaller than the front bubble. This is where the jewel's going to be, meaning the ruby. This is the back, where we're going to put that through the loop as an ear twist. So just like you do an ear twist with like the 160 to 260, you pull the nozzle down and you twist around and around, okay? So it forms an ear twist, just like so. So we're going to take and this might be too big. We're going to find out. I don't think so. I think I got it. We're going to take the loop and put it through gently, okay? All the way through. And it's getting in there. And then twist around the ear twist once it's through here, just like that, to make sure it's snug. So that's there. And here's the front of it. And there is your Queen Esther for the holiday of Purim ready to go. And the girls will be so excited that you can even offer this, okay? Now, there's a few other things, too. You can make noisemakers and stuff, okay? Not as easy to weave up, but, cut, let's say, a balloon, the ends, and so it kind of makes a noise, but there's other things you can do with that. But again, a lot of the kids will want other things anyway. I mean, they dress up as all kinds of stuff now. And they just want to have fun. It's a fun celebration, but just saying you can offer this is always good. And, there might be some people that, just say, hey, you know what, with COVID, we're having a small get together. Could you make a couple of those and drop them off, and don't be surprised. So I hope this is helpful. I hope that it gives you an idea as to what to do for the holiday of Purim. A lot of balloon artists have been getting hired for these events for the last several years that I know. I've done tons of them and had other artists at other Purim events as well. And I hope that you understand better about what the holiday is, but I don't think a lot of people do. Now, I'm going to come back with some other ideas and stuff. I'm just looking at different holidays and things coming up. I hope to start with some St. Patrick's Day stuff, but stay tuned. I don't know. That might be the next video. It might not be. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I love comments, guys. And thank you so much for your feedback. Again, I'm just having fun here. and hopefully the lighting's better, and we're going to work on getting even better. Thanks so much. Happy Purim, everybody, and have a lot of fun. Take care. Stay safe.